2022. Can you believe this? How time has flown. It seemed like a long time. Looks like we just came through COVID and still COVID in the news. I mean, when will it ever end? Well, I will tell you one thing that will continue is that we need to continue to pursue life. And so as long as we have breath in our body, life in our body, we got to continue. So I do want to wish all of you a happy new year on behalf of Dwayne and myself. My name is Anthony Skinner, and I am pleased to, guys, reintroduce to you Enfurio and what Dwayne and I have planned for Enfurio. Enfurio is very exciting. We are relaunching the platform. New, what should I say? New look, new strategy, but same vision, and that is to help people all over the world. It never changes. And that is to help people become financially free, help them take control over their finances. Because as you know, if you allow everybody else to control your money, they control your life. So Dwayne and I, we have relaunched Enfurio. Let me just share my screen here real quick, and then I'll introduce Dwayne to those of you who don't know Dwayne and those of you who do. I will bring him up in just a second here, but I want to reintroduce. That's Dwayne and I. Do you guys like the caricatures? They are so cool. So listen, it is my privilege, it is my pleasure to introduce or reintroduce to those who know him, those of you that don't know him, Dwayne Noble. Dwayne has a heart of gold. What he wants to do is help as many people. And what we're bringing to the marketplace today, guys, is going to be amazing. We want you to understand that what we're going to be talking about today, of course, disclaimer, is that we're going to talk about some strategies tonight that we are providing education. We're not providing you with any financial advice. All of this is for educational purposes. You can utilize the information, utilize the services that we offer as much as you can, but we are teaching and we're sharing simple risk management strategies that you can use in your life to grow your own pocket, to grow your own money. And your results are your results, and they will vary from person to person. And so we recommend that you only use money that you can afford to lose in any situation. We have to say these things to make sure you understand this is legal, the legal side of things. Other than that, let's have fun. Let's have fun making money, trading money, and learning new skills and new strategies. So at this time, without delay, let me introduce to you guys, Mr. Dwayne Noble. Dwayne, are you there?
Yes. All right.
Absolutely. There he is, folks.
I am fired up this Thursday, guys. I'm fired up for the premiere of Enfurio. I didn't want to do a big hoopla event. I just wanted to really put it out there, to those that want to take advantage first, and we'll grow over time. And I think we'll grow very, very quickly because our results will speak for themselves. Now, guys, if you don't know what Enfurio is, Enfurio is kind of a play on words. It really means on fire, right? On fire. Our motto is light a fire, fan your flame. What's that mean? Well, it means that in order to really help anybody else, you've got to light that fire in your own life for yourself and for your family first. But once you light that fire, you're able to fan it to those around you and really change the world and impact the world for better. And that's really what Enfurio is about. That's what my life is about. I'm really on a mission to really leave something worthy to my children and create that legacy. And I want to see good people win. And so a couple of years ago, we actually launched Enfurio. We launched it as a kind of had an affiliate type MLM model to it. And we realized one thing. We realized that if we were going to have success, you can't really have an affiliate or MLM model in trade and closing profits right and left. And there's other times
that have taken other folks' money, gathered their money together, pooled their money, and then end up losing it all for them. One of the things that we really love is people being independent, taking control of their own funds and having that power to move their funds wherever they need to. I mean, it's just like being in the bank, right? You know, you want a little bit of security, understanding that you know where your money is, but you also want your money to grow. And so Enfurio, again, as Dwayne rightfully said, means to be on fire. And we want people to be on fire. And so let's see, is Dwayne up
I'm
yet?
I'm back. I'm back. Can you hear me?
Okay, yes, we can hear you now.
So,
Go ahead.
so we wanted to create something that was real and that we could all win together for life. And we realized that those affiliate type models, when it comes to trading, just simply they're broken. And we wanted to create a system, guys, where people could win. So this doesn't any affiliate marketing or MLM aspect or anything. This is just about good people winning together. And as you guys know, guys, I have two projects that I'm 100% committed to. One is our development of our cryptocurrency energy, and the other is Enfurio. And Enfurio is really about managing risk. It's about winning in the long term, in the aggregate over time. You know, this isn't a get rich quick scheme where you throw some money and throw caution into the wind and 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 hope to get rich overnight. Well, we have energy for that, guys. Well, I do think that people who buy, of course, our crypto energy are going to be very, very, very successful, you know, that get in now. But this is calls about energy. I do calls about energy as well, and I'll have my next one for energy on Saturday. This call is about Enfurio. How do you manage your risk, and how do we win? Guys, we have a strategy called the power of one. And what the power of one is, it's the power of 1%. I want to take you guys on a journey and let you kind of know my journey of trading. Guys, when I really got into trading, and I started reading these sine wave charts, I realized how accurate I was. But there was a period for 2 weeks where I didn't sleep. I was just literally racking my brain with every mathematical equation. And I realized that numbers mean something. Numbers mean a lot. And I even started reading it doesn't matter what religion you are, but you can read the religious scriptures. For me, it was the Bible, and I was looking at these numbers and what they meant. One thing I realized that in trading, one, and in life, one means so much. What's the number one stand for in religion? Well, it stands for you and God. You know, you don't really ever need any more than one, but man being man, lets greed get in the way. When we get one, what do we want? We want two. And when we have two, we want four. And when we have four, we want eight. Eight, we want 16. And it never stops. Man's greed never stops. But really all they ever need is one. And so what we do in the markets is we aspire to get that 1% and flip those trades really, really quick. And a lot of times we get more. Sometimes when you realize that all you ever need is one, sometimes the forces that may be are more abundant and they give more than the one. So, you know, we have this strategy, guys, that is just unbeatable and really works. And what Anthony's going to do is he's going to show you a video of some of the results I've had trading stocks. We have thoroughly tested our strategy, guys, for really the past over a year. We've tested our stock trading. Anthony, I'm going to let you go ahead and share the video. This is the power of one. So as you can see, guys, we have a really unique strategy, and these little dollars and these cents, they all add up. What most people do trading is they get in on the hype and the excitement and the fear of missing out, and they buy stuff as it's going up, when really they should buy stuff when it's down. And if it goes down more, they buy more, buy more, buy more. And when it goes in their favor, they eliminate the risk. When they're in profit, they close out the trade and they start it all over again. And that's exactly what we do, is we buy low. And if it goes in our favor, great, we make a profit. If it goes lower, we buy more, we buy more, we buy more with our unique risk management strategy. So guys, this strategy has proven to be a winning strategy. We could look at, for instance, this stock here, this Global Star, and we could look what I've done on it. I started out at trading 200. I bought 200. I sold for 205.56. Then I bought for 200. It went down again. I bought for 200 more. So I was $400 in this stock. When I closed it out, it was 408.26. That's about a 2% profit there. You know, the first time I bought it for 200, sold it for 205. That's about almost a 3% profit. And we take something like this Too Simple, for instance. This Too Simple is a perfect one. I bought it for 200. I sold it for 204.84. I made over 2% on it. Here's another one. And look, I did that on the same day. Then I bought it again, 200 bucks. Flipped it again the next day, 206.55. So I made about 3% on that. Then I bought it again. I bought it for 500, and on that same day I sold it for 578.75. I ended up making on that, shoot, what is that? That's about 15% in hours that I did on that one. And you know, you look Rite Aid. Let's just take Rite Aid. They're a drugstore. I bought them 200 bucks. They went against me. I bought more, 150 or 100, 150. So I was in that one for 450 bucks. I closed it out for 472.86. And this is the way that, guys, hedge funds, this is the way they trade. This is the way they trade, by risk management. And we have a really unique risk management strategy. And in fact, if I look, I started out really low. Let's just go back down here, and when I started this account and this strategy, but I have never had a losing trade. Let's just go right here to let's go to Shopify. Let's see. I don't think I have much activity. Well, here I bought it for $50, sold for $50.39. Bought it again for $50, sold for $50.54. If we look at Best Buy, for instance, my track record on Best Buy, bought for 50, sold for $50.71. I earned a dividend on that one of 24 cents. Not much, but hey, it all adds up. I just happened to hold it during the dividend period. Then I bought it for 50, sold for $50.57. And we look at Inovio Pharmaceuticals. Here we can see the track record on it. Bought it for 50, sold for $50.59. Bought it for 50. It went against me, bought 50 more. So I was in for 100 bucks. I sold it for 114.47. So I made over 10% there. Then I bought it again, 60 bucks. Then I bought more for 40. I was in for 100 bucks, closed it for $107.02. Made a good 7%, over 7% there. I bought it again for 100 bucks, sold it for 117.28. I made over 17% there on that particular thing. And let's just do one more example. Let's look at Peloton. Okay, Peloton, they're a fitness company. They do those bicycles where you got the screen and you can see it looks like you're going down the road. But I bought them for 50, sold them for 51.78. I made, you know, shoot, on that, that's about close to 3-4%. Bought them again for 50, sold for 51.06. It's about 2%. Bought for 100, sold for 101.78. That's about 1.78%. But you can see the track record of this strategy has just been phenomenal. I mean, I can keep going on. So with this strategy, you don't have to start out with a whole lot. You can start out literally, you know, like I did on $500 account. Or you can be a big baller if you want. You could have $100,000 or $1 million account. But our unique strategy wins a lot of times because it plays off of other people's greed. You know, we look to buy what's down, and as soon as we make 1% or more profit on it, we close it out. We don't care if it goes way up to the moon. We're just looking to make good, consistent profits and really limit our risk. And that's the beauty of what we've created. But I mean, you know, you look at, here's another one, $50, sold it for 5103, bought it for 50, bought more for 50. So I was in for 100, sold it for 102.58. And, you know, you really have this choice. You leave your money in your bank. You can leave your money in your bank, right? Money in your bank isn't really making any money. It's paying what, 1/100%. I mean, you might be lucky to make a penny on $1,000, even if you have it in a CD, and you're making, let's say you have a phenomenal CD, it pays 3%. On that $1,000, you may make $30 for the entire year. This strategy is so easy, and it doesn't take but just a few minutes of a day. It's so easy to implement that, you know, whenever you get those opinions, my opinions on trades, or you see what my moves are, you know, it's up to you, but you can follow those moves as well. And that's it, basically. So you can take the bits and pieces of that. All right, guys. So what is the risk management strategy that we use? I'm going to share my screen here for a second.
Sophie,
Yep, go ahead.
smell delicious.
Your YouTube video come up afterwards. Okay. So what I do, guys, is really simple. With whatever, and I'm just bringing up a paint screen, guys. So just a second, and I'll kind of draw it out. Or I could bring up a notepad. Let me do that. So what I do is really simple, guys. Whatever balance you have, everybody starts out at a different balance. And guys, by the way, we use simple app, Cash App. Guys, if you don't have Cash App, most people have Cash App on the phone. If you're in the US, if you don't have Cash App, guys, it's really, really easy to get. You just download it and connect your bank account. You can literally, I'm frozen.
You'll probably,
Am I back now?
Dwayne,
I'm
you're breaking
now.
up.
Okay. So am I back now? Can you hear me now?
Yes, yeah, you're back.
I was frozen there for a second. So you can use, you know, for the US, you can use Cash App. It's really simple. Most people have it on their phone. If not, they can download it. You just connect your bank account. You can literally swap your money to buy a stock from Cash App, and then you can take and swap your profits right back in. And all you have to do is hit a buy button and a sell button, guys. It's really that easy. So whatever somebody's balance is, okay, it could be 500, it could be 1,000, it could be 10,000, it could be 100,000. It really doesn't matter. What we do is we take your balance. Let's say you start out with $1,000, for instance. Okay, so we take that 1,000. We don't take it, you take it. We don't take any money, by the way. I want to make that clear. So what you do is you take that 1,000 and you divide that into two. Okay, to two parts. You divide that into half. If we divide 1,000 by 2, that's gonna come out to $500. So you have $500. You take that 500 and you divide it by 5, and that's gonna equal $100. And that's basically what you start out with trading. So you would put $100 in 5 different trades. And once it goes in our favor, and we make usually 2 or 3%, but at least 1%, when we see that puppy $101 or more for the day, we close it out. I look at the market twice a day. We have a Discord channel where you can follow along, and it's really easy. You just go to Cash App and hit the buy button or hit the sell button. I mean, it can't be any easier than that for our stock trading. But if that goes against us, so once that goes in our favor, boom, we close it out. If that goes against us, we take our reserve that we're holding and we just simply buy more. So we go in the trade for $100, goes down, we might go in for another 100. Now we're in for 200. Now, once that trade goes up $202 or more, we're closing it out and we're doing it over again. We start back out at the $100. And what we do is we really play off of other people's greed. And so we have this simple, really unique risk management strategy that wins. And I want to show people how they can win in the aggregate. And it's about really winning over a lifetime, not just winning in the moment, but winning over a lifetime. And that's really what we aim to do. And guys, this could be any balance. This could be somebody saying, well, can I do it with 10,000? Yeah, you could take 10,000. You could take $10,000. You could take $10,000. You could divide it by 2, and that's going to equal $5,000. You take that 5,000, divide it over 5, and that equals $1,000. So you put $1,000 in each trade, and once that hits $1,000 or $10, once you make at least $10 or more, boom, we're out of the trade. It goes against us, we put another 1,000 in. It goes against us, we put another 1,000 in. And then when it goes in our favor and we tip the scales in our favor and we get that power of 1, boom, we close it for profit. And guys, I can honestly say that I have never, ever lost a trade in the stock market. And that's really what Enfurio is about. It's about helping people win. So when you get in the Discord channel, when you get Enfurio services and you get in the Discord channel, you're going to see, I'll type in there, hey, I just bought such and such stock on my account. Hey, I just sold such and such stock on my account. You can follow along, and with the click of a button, you can utilize the money that you have sitting stagnant in your bank right now, and you can utilize that to have a really good potential to go in your favor.
Yes.
Okay. For the stock trades using Cash App, and by the way, if you're an international member, it doesn't have to be Cash App. I mean, other members that don't have Cash App in their country, there's other applications. And I think over in Europe, they have something called Free Trade. Of course, they have applications like Robinhood. So whatever country you're in, there's an application you can use easily to do the stocks. And when I look at the stock market, guys, I only look at it usually a couple of times a day. I'll look at it around 10 a.m. Central Time and right before close around 2:30 p.m. Central Time. And that's when most of the activity, takes place. When I put out my messages, I'm buying this or I'm selling this. But once you pay for Enfurio service, you're going to get into our Discord channel. Okay, it's only for paid members. And by the way, we do have a way you can get it for free. And I'm going to show you that here in just a second. But what you're going to do is you can go to Enfurio.com. Okay.
Right now, I have not updated the pay and removed those other 2 items because I'm having a little challenge with them. But you could still show them because we'll explain it to them. They're going to get a discount.
I will. So if we go to Enfurio.com, Enfurio.com, okay, Enfurio.com, you're going to see the page. That video that we showed you on the stock trading is also there. Take a second to come up here. My internet's running a little slow. Here we go. So you're going to see that video. The video that Anthony showed you on trading stocks is there. And by the way, as you're doing good, even though there's no affiliate thing associated with it, would greatly appreciate it if you let your friends know and let people know your results. But if you go to subscribe,
Dwayne, I can see it's funny because your screen is different to mine. I'm gonna have to see what browser you're using. Are you using Chrome?
Using Google Chrome, yeah.
Okay.
So here's how much Enfurio's services cost. Now you can pay with credit card. It's $120 a quarter or $400 a year, guys. I wanted to keep this really affordable. These other options we did away with. So you're able to get Enfurio services for $120 a quarter and $400 a year, and able to get a link. You get in our Discord group.